let's talk about college. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Justina. Today we're going to be talking about college, and I just want to start off by saying that college is hard. It's way different than high school. It's going to be a completely different experience, and it's going to take some time to adjust to those changes. Your first semester as a freshman is probably going to be one of the most life-changing experiences you will ever have. You're going to be adjusting to being on your own. It's going to be way different because your parents have always been there to help you out in certain things, and they're not going to be there. So my next piece of advice is to go to all of the freshman events held on campus. It's going to be insane how many events are going on. People are going to be trying to get you involved, go to things, like they're going to be trying to make you feel like college is so special. So just take advantage of all of those activities that you're going to be experiencing. Another thing is go to all of the free events on campus throughout the year. You're giving everything you have to college. You're giving them your money, your time, commitment. So you may as well take every free piece of thing you can, whether it's food, a free t-shirt. People go crazy over free t-shirts and free food. That's how they get so many people at some of the free events that they hold on campus. To go to college, you're obviously going to have to be enrolled in some classes. So I recommend scheduling your classes early as possible. This not only gets you into the best classes, but it also mentally and physically prepares you for what your next semester is going to be like. Whenever you're registering for your courses, be sure not to enroll in classes that you don't have to. You're going to be taking time out of your day on classes you don't need to be taking, and you're going to be spending money that you don't need to spend on classes that you don't need to be in. Spend your money and your time on the classes that's going to help guide you in the direction you want to in your degree plan. Also, when scheduling your classes, do not take 8 a.m.s. You think, yeah, I just came out of high school. We got up at 7 o'clock every morning and started class at 8. Nope, that's not how it works. You're going to schedule 8 a.m.s and you're not going to go to them. I know in high school you're used to getting up every single day, going to class for 8 hours, but trust me, when you get to college, you struggle going to 2 of your classes a day. So my recommendation is just to take classes at 9, preferably 10, especially your first semester, because you're just not going to want to go to them. And it's going to suck when you get behind in a class because you're like, I don't want to go. So you don't go to class and you get behind. The way college classes work is it'll either be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. And so you go to those classes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those are all the same classes. Or you'll go on Tuesday and Thursday, and those are the same classes. So if you only have Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, you're not going to have anything on Tuesday and Thursday. So you can get a job or just have free time to yourself. Go do things on campus, go around town, exploring, just a bunch of different stuff, and it'll free up a lot of your time on the opposite days that you have classes. Every first day of the semester when you go to your classes, it's going to be something called syllabus day. And a syllabus is a packet of information with all the deadlines, all the tests, all your textbook information, all your professors' information. These are super helpful when it comes to planning and making sure you get your stuff done on time. Make sure that you literally write down all of the stuff in your syllabus in a planner. This will help you stay on top of things, and it will help you not get behind on any of your work. One thing you might want to do when going to college, you want to find different places to study. Some great places to study are the library, maybe a food court if you can handle the noise. A lot of colleges have like a lawn area with tables set up for students to do their homework. You can go to the bookstore. You can do it in your dorm if you want to, but it's better to get out and go to different locations. Even if you want to, you can go off campus. You can go to a local coffee shop, anywhere like that, just to get you out of your dorm room and get your mind fully open to studying the material you need to learn. One thing you need to know is that college classes are a lot harder than high school classes. A lot of freshmen come into college with 4.0 GPAs, amazing test scores, amazing ACT scores, whatever you take, and they'll soon realize that once you're in college courses, they're a lot harder. You're going to fail some exams. You might even fail some classes, but that's okay. That's something that almost every single college student goes through. Everyone's going to struggle, and everyone is going to adapt differently to college courses. One thing that can help with this is going to your campus's tutoring center. I believe every campus has a tutoring center, and they can be so beneficial. The more friends you make in class, the more help you can get in that class. You guys can make study groups. You can make group chats. You can do so many different things with friends in a class. If you're struggling learning a specific thing in that class, maybe that friend that you met and you introduced yourself to, maybe they understand it a little bit better than you. So if you ask them for help, they'll help you, and you can help them if they don't know something that you do. It's just kind of a really great networking thing where you guys can each help each other out. Another thing is you can make Quizlets. I know a lot of people in the past have made Quizlets, and usually you can go on there and just look at other people's, but it's a lot better when you get in there and you make your own. This not only makes you read the information that is on the screen, but it's making you type it out so you can actually physically put in all of those words. This next tip is so serious, okay? Do not buy your textbooks before class starts. I know a lot of freshmen will come in and they'll just have all of their textbooks, and they'll feel so good because, like, I have my textbooks and I'm ready to go. Wrong. Half the time for your prereq classes, you won't need your textbook. And as bad as that sounds, you just probably won't. I've spent so much money on textbooks that I did not need to, that I maybe opened the book once, maybe twice. So just wait to see if you actually need the textbooks for that class. And if you do end up needing the textbooks for that class, do not buy new books. Buy used books, rent books. Just don't ever buy your books new, because it's honestly a waste of money. A handy tool to use is Rate My Professor. This is a website that you can go to, and you can search in your professor's name and the school you go to, and it'll pull up everything that anyone has said about this professor. It can tell you whether their class is difficult or not, if the professor is nice, if they're worth taking, or if it's just a terrible professor that you probably should just try to stay away from. One thing you'll learn is that professors love when you engage in class. They want you talking. They want you sitting in the front of class. They want you actually absorbing the information that they're telling you. Another way to get professors to realize that you're actually wanting to succeed in that class is to do all of the extra credit work that you get, because a lot of professors don't offer extra credit. So take any of that you can and do it. Also, go to your professor's office hours if you have any questions. They'll remember you coming to their office and speaking to them. That always ends up better for you at the end when it comes to finals, and maybe you're at like a 89.7. If that teacher remembers that you went to his office hours, you engaged in class, you were trying your hardest, they might round you up. Something else you need to know about coming to college is that you need to learn how to budget your money. Most of the time, freshman students come in working all summer before, saving up their money for freshman year. I did that as well, and I ended up spending all of my summer money in October, my first semester. That's 3 months. Know anything about budgeting back then? But now looking back, I'm like, holy crap. I spent so much money in my first semester of college, and I just regret it. Like, be sure to make yourself a budget and don't overspend, and try to save most of your money. I don't recommend getting a job your first semester just because you are adapting to all of these different changes in your life, and freshman semester is hard. If you can put it off, wait till your second semester until you're completely used to and comfortable to living on campus, eating on campus, till you have some friends. Just make sure you get a routine going before you just jump into a job. One of the greatest things you can do while in college is get involved. I'm sure every single campus has so many different options to get involved. Whether that's intramurals, campus ministries, Greek life, academic clubs. There's just so many different opportunities for you to get involved, and I highly recommend doing it because you will regret just coasting through college without doing anything. You'll want to be involved. You'll want to be a part of that college and not just only be attending. As a freshman, you're probably going to experience a random roommate. Not everyone goes through this. A lot of people will room with their high school best friend, and that might seem like a great idea, but a lot of the time best friends from high school don't make it as roommates. They're not used to being with each other, living with each other 24/7 every single day. They might not agree on the cleanliness of the room. You might think that because you're best friends, you can just use each other's stuff. Well, one roommate might not be okay with you just randomly using their stuff. And so that's where arguments come into play, and where tension comes into play too. A lot of freshmen coming into college will experience the random roommate. Now, this can be a great thing. You guys can become great friends. You might be able to become friends with their friends, so it's even more friends. You might be able to learn boundaries better. You might learn new stuff about different personalities and different types of cultures. There's just a lot of great things that will come into play with the random roommate, but there's a lot of bad things that come with a random roommate too. You guys might not like each other. Your guys' personalities might clash. You guys might disagree on the way the room is arranged. There's just a lot of different things that can go wrong with the random roommate. Not to mention that they might be mean, they might steal, they might just be a terrible person, and you're stuck with them until you can get it approved by the college to either have them move out because they're such a terrible person, or you just move. Another thing for you to put in your schedule is to set a day for your laundry. This will help you maintain a schedule and help you dedicate a day to getting stuff done. Whenever you're doing laundry, do not leave your clothes unattended for long periods of time, especially in a dorm. A lot of people will just think, oh, those clothes are unattended, I'm gonna go take some clothes. And I can't tell you how many pieces of clothing I had stolen from me my freshman year, just because people felt like taking my stuff because I wasn't down there. So just be aware, set a timer on your phone on how long the washing machine is going, how long the dryer is going, just so you know that when it's done, you need to go get your stuff, and so no one takes your stuff. And also, if someone else wants to use that washer, you can get your stuff out of there so you're not hogging it the whole time, because you are sharing it. It's a community washer and dryer. Some things I would say you absolutely need for college are shower shoes. Do not step in a shower without shower shoes on. You have no idea what kind of bacteria, what kind of germs are going down that drain. So just for your safety and for everyone else's too, wear shower shoes. Do not overpack when going to college. I did not know my roommate coming into college, but we both obviously loved clothes and shoes. So in college, they'll give you a closet that you can hang your clothes on, and they'll give you a dresser with 2 or 3 drawers for you to put your pants, shorts, just stuff like that in. Okay, so me and my roommate each had a set of those, completely full of clothes. Also, we had our own drawers that we brought full of clothes, and we shared a rack to hang up more clothes that we did not need to bring to college. We had so many clothes in our room, and our room was a smaller room anyways. It was one of the smallest dorms on campus, and so we just had so much stuff in our room, and so much of it was just taken up by clothes. It was actually insane. So just don't overpack. You're not going to need that many outfits. You're not going to need that many clothes. People don't care what you wear to class. Honestly, everyone is bumming it. Everyone's wearing leggings, sweatshirts, sweaters, Nike shorts. That if you go to class dressed up, you're more than likely going to be judged more for that than wearing no makeup, a hat, and some leggings. College is like its own little bubble. If you go out in public, off campus, looking like a slob, people might judge you there. But if you're going to class and you are like all dressed up wearing jeans and like your platforms and your hair done, people are more than likely gonna think like, why is she trying so hard? Why is she always dressed up? Just stuff like that. And honestly, if you do that, that's fine. Like, that's fine. But you will get tired of it, especially if you have 8 a.m.s, 9 a.m.s. You're not gonna want to get up extra early just so you can make yourself look cute to go to class. One thing you need to realize is that you're probably not gonna get that much sleep. Me personally, I will hang out with my friends until 12:30, and then I'll get in bed and I'll stay on my phone for an hour. And so it's probably like 2 o'clock before I go to sleep, and I'll get up in the mornings probably at 8:30 before class at 9. So you're not going to be getting a lot of sleep at college. Like, it just doesn't happen. And if it does, then great to you, because I'm not experiencing that. So props to you for doing that. Some things I recommend doing at college are going exploring, go hiking on a trail around your campus, go around town, find out what kind of cool stores are in your town, learn where things are in your town. Just really go out and try to get off campus as much as you can, because you're going to be there a lot. And it's always going to be a great breath of fresh air to be able to go and do something else besides college for a day. And lastly, make sure that you enjoy college. These are going to be the best years of your life, and it's really going to shape you as a person. You're going to change so much, and you're just going to become a whole different person. And yes, college is about getting an education, getting that degree, but you want to make sure you're having fun while you're doing it. Make sure you're socializing. Make sure you're going out. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure you remember why you're there, why you're paying all this money. It's to get that degree, it's to get an education, and it's to get a job at the end of it. That's all of the tips that I have for you today. If you found any of this information helpful, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want to see any of my future videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any tips or recommendations that you do at college, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'd love to see what you guys do and see how different people do different things at different universities. Why am I so weird?